Stories of unexplained paranormal encounters in Milton have been told for generations. So we set out with Casey Durstein with the Santa Rosa Historical Society to explore where some of those stories begin. Our first stop, the Imogene Theater on Caroline Street, in the heart of Milton's historic district.
At night, you hear a little girl singing and talking and laughing, and people have said that they felt her, and it's always a friendly feeling.
Locals believe that presence is Imogene Gooch, the little girl the theater was named after in the early 1900s.
She is said to haunt it. Now, she was a little girl at the time, and she sang a song called Tiny Bubbles. Lots of people have heard her singing, laughing.
Beyond the Imogene Theater, the tour continues, and we found that not every story from Milton's past has been laid to rest.
Across the street here is the Fisher Hamilton building. It was built in 1877. It was actually a warehouse and a coffin factory during the yellow fever epidemic.
The history here is what makes this town of Milton.
We've had outlaws. We had the Penton Gang, which were actually from here. We've had a serial killer that's from here. If you've ever heard of the Lonely Hearts Killers, that's her. There we go.
The next stop brings us to the oldest building in Santa Rosa County.
This is the First Presbyterian Church. It was built in 1866, and it is the oldest building in Santa Rosa County.
Inside the church on Elmira Street, stained glass and memorials preserve the names and history of past generations.
It's not just about the buildings, it's about the people that lived here and breathed here. And if you walk into a building, you can feel them. They may not even be ghosts, they may still be alive, but you can feel their history.
The ghosts of Milton to me are the histories and the people that lived here, their history. I think they're all here to, like I said, remind us of what they've left behind and what we need to preserve.
From historic landmarks to local legends, the Santa Rosa Historical Society says they'll continue working to keep Milton's ghosts alive.
You start to believe that there might possibly be a ghost.
The question now is whether you believe these spirits are real or not. Reporting in Milton with photojournalist Josh Harlan, I'm Taylor Boyson, WKRG News 5.
Isn't that interesting? If you would like to experience the stories yourself, every year the Santa Rosa Historical Society hosts their annual Ghost Walk. Guided tours will take you through downtown Milton. You'll get the history and legends behind some of the town's most talked about ghost stories. The Ghost Walk is the Historical Society's only fundraiser, with ticket sales supporting efforts to preserve and share local history. You can get tickets closer to the event, held in October, and we have all that information for you on WKRG.com.